Ya Ali Madad, and welcome. My name is Aleeq Sitafalwala, and I'm pleased to be your host for today's episode of the Ismaili Update, coming to you from India's capital city, New Delhi. Yesterday was very special indeed. Prince Rahim and India's Minister of Tourism and Culture, Honorable Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, formally inaugurated the Humayun World Heritage Site Museum, situated on the grounds of UNESCO World Heritage Site, Humayun's tomb. Also in attendance at the event were Prince Ali Muhammad, Mr. Yaduveer Singh Rawat, Director General of the Archaeological Survey of India, Mr. Louis Monreal, General Manager of the Aga Khan Trust for Culture, and a number of senior representatives from government agencies, the Aga Khan Trust for Culture, and the Jamaat. The opening of the museum marks the culmination of over 17 years of work by the Aga Khan Trust for Culture and the Archaeological Survey of India in restoring the tomb and its sprawling gardens to their former glory, and the creation of the Sundar Nursery, Delhi City Park. The museum itself has been many years in the making. Some of us may recall that on the 7th of April 2015, Maulana Hazar Imam presided over the foundation laying ceremony of the museum with India's then Minister of Tourism and Culture, Dr. Mahesh Sharma.
This museum, as you may know, has been designed as a gateway, a connecting point, located at the juncture of three historically connected sites: Humayun's tomb and its gardens, Hazrat Nizamuddin Basti, and the Sundar Nursery. In connecting these sites, the museum will also serve as a bridge between the present and the past, linking the modern city of Delhi to its remarkable heritage, and thus providing a gateway to a truly extraordinary period of human history.
Drawing on the project's history, Honorable Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat spoke about the long-standing efforts of the Archaeological Survey of India, the Aga Khan Trust for Culture, the Central Public Works Department, and the Municipal Corporation of Delhi in bringing the museum to life.
The building of this 10,000 square meter museum to serve as a gateway to the 14 World Heritage Monuments spread across Sundar Nursery and Humayun's Tomb complex is a shining example of how development and conservation of heritage need to go hand in hand. Our nation's great cultural heritage is one of our greatest assets. This heritage gives us our identity, and the importance of this cannot be overemphasized. This museum is going to be an invaluable addition to the cultural landscape of Delhi.
The Humayun Site Museum will fulfill its information and educational role by a unique combination of, first of all, a large number of original authentic objects, facsimiles, architectural models, life-size replicas of architectural elements of the Humayun Mausoleum, audiovisuals, historical documents, and numismatics. Possibly not other museum in the world uses such a variety of means to tell a story to the public. This museum is also unique by the way it has been created, as a result of a public-private collaboration that has in this field no precedence in India.
In yesterday's event, Prince Rahim highlighted the role of museums in helping us to learn lessons from our past.
Museums and historic landmarks preserve and reveal the story of humanity. Inherently, they are places that foster connections among people as we delve into our collective, intricate past and consider how we can collaboratively shape a unified and better future. The museum thus serves as a link, not only joining Humayun's tomb with the Sundar Nursery, but also bridging the gap between history and the present. To enable a more profound understanding of the architecture and building craft traditions of the passing centuries, the museum will shed light on the development of the Nizamuddin area over a millennium. It will, in the process, explain the pluralistic traditions that have defined Hindustani culture for at least 5 centuries. His Highness the Aga Khan will, I know, delight at the fact that the museum assembles some 700 artifacts from the National Museum and the Archaeological Survey of India, some dating back to the 12th century. Together, they tell an important story of that time in this place.
The Humayun World Heritage Site Museum is the largest public museum in Delhi since India's independence in 1947. It is also the first state-of-the-art facility at any of India's World Heritage Sites. Built as a sunken structure spanning 10,000 square meters, the museum is home to 700 objects, some of which are originally from the National Museum and others from the collection of the Archaeological Survey of India. When brought together, these stunning artifacts will offer a unique perspective to the nearly 2 million annual visitors who are drawn to this iconic heritage site. The museum will also look to bring Humayun's legacy to the present, reinforcing the commitment to pluralism, which was so evident in the art, literature, and culture of the Mughal period. Today, on the last day of this visit to India, Prince Rahim and Prince Ali Muhammad met with leaders of various AKDN agencies and reviewed projects of the Aga Khan Development Network in India. Prince Rahim also met a cross-section of Jamaat, including the youth, professionals, step teachers, and others. It has been my pleasure to be your host on this episode of the Ismaili Update. Thank you so much for joining us over the last few days during this visit to India. Ya Ali Madad.